Okay, guys, we got maybe 20 minutes because your boy is supposed to go on a date here. So fingers crossed, you know what I mean? Hopefully that goes well. But okay, so I wanted to make assets that only belong to certain arenas. So either what's going on is this arena is the same ID, both Arena 1 and Arena 2, have the same ID, which I very much doubt, or the assets aren't being filtered properly based on the arenas. So let's do some snooping and see what's going on. I think these arenas have two different IDs. They should. And they do. I see that here. So, yeah. So I think what is going on is when I fetch arenas, I need to get all the include users and secured assets. And the secured assets need to come from the arenas, not from me fetching secured assets, because I think I did that with a temp thing or something, potentially. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm fetching arenas. Uh, fuck, how am I doing this? Fuck my donkey. Fuck my donkey, man. Okay, it's definitely through this. Temp arenas, fetch arenas. Got it. Okay. So I'm probably going to end up not making this temporary, and it's just going to be arenas. And just the user, right? So user ID. This is what we need. So user ID. So arenas, and then we need user ID, right, from the query params. We'll fetch the arena that they've created, right? So get arenas based on user ID. It's going to be a query, right? And then find arenas where user ID. Hold on, const user ID. So first, that's fine if user exists. User not found. I mean, I guess that's fine. We don't really need to query the database for that though, because this API shouldn't even. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to build. Find many that include the user where user ID. That's what we need. Okay, so because first it's gonna make an arena, or that would entail we need to make an arena with the user ID is what that then means. Why is this there? Okay, so that would work. Don't really care to check if the user's there or not. I don't want to waste the query, like, but fuck it. I guess it's probably a bit better to do. Okay, so then that does mean when we create arenas, we do need to pass in the user ID. Show arena, but we can't do two query params here. So arena ID, it's getting assigned an arena. So I could pass the user ID through the body. It's a bit dirty, but or what I could do is say create and then user ID and then pull this, remove the post request for creating the user here. And this will now exist in the index here to create users or create arenas, excuse me. And then we will pass, let me get rid of all this stuff. Boom. Get arena. And then we can now pass the user ID from the query. Can check if the user exists. Const user. So wait, Prisma. Where's user? Find unique. Where user ID, if user doesn't exist, pass this in, but we need data this, and then the arena, according to our model, should have a user ID now. Is that the way to do it though? You know what I mean? Like, fuck my donkey, dudes. Now I think this is what to do. Now we could require two users, but we'll start here. I think this is easiest. Prisma migrate reset. Let's just drop the DB. Paste Prisma. Add owner ID. Okay, and we'll rerun the server here. Okay. I think this is now done what we wanted to do, and it just requires that when we create the arena, the owner ID needs to come from the said user ID. That'll work. That'll do. And then the arena here, we just need to pass in a owner ID. So create arena, and this also needs to be passed in with the query params, right? Man. Okay, let's see, guys. Just cruising and cruising. Should be here. Boom. Okay, so there's our arenas deal. So we didn't really change any previous deals, except the fact we cleaned the database and a little bit of functionality here. So let's create a new user. This user is now then going to create this arena. Oh, perfect. So I can't create an arena unless I'm a real user in the system. And then let's even test that. So boom, can't create it unless you're a real user in the system. And then you cannot create secured assets unless you should be an owner. That's how to do it. So it's not even if user belongs to arena, we'll say is user owner of arena. That's really what we want. And I don't know if we need to change this. Where the arena ID is this and the owner, no, not the user. Where the owner ID is the owner ID. That's exactly what we want now. Okay, so if you're not the owner of the arena, so now you don't have to be assigned to let's see, let's think about it. So creating the secured asset should probably just have the owner ID in the query params, but for right now, whatever, we'll not do that. So secured asset, owner ID, set owner ID. Nah, fuck that. Let's do that. Let's make that hardwired passed in. So arena component passes down. So that creates the arena, and then we need to pass down the owner ID as this, and we need to accept that as this, and we are not going to set it anywhere. It's just going to be what it is. So there it is right there. You can't adjust it, or you shouldn't be able to. Let's see. Fuck my donkey, man. Fuck my donkey. Okay, so owner ID here. Now we're having an issue fetching. What's going on? Oh, temp arenas. We're not fetching temp arena anymore. We are fetching just arena. Right, V1, pages API, arenas, user ID. There we go. Okay, so we're fetching arenas owner ID. There we go. So this should. Oh, but this is not. Okay, we don't have that user's ID in this bit quite yet because we're not using clerk or something, but let's just hardwire it in for now. I think this will work. No. Arena's user ID. Query find user where user ID exists if no user. Oh no, we don't want this. So if no if user. If no user, just return user not found. Guess we can get rid of this statement here. There's our arena. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, perfect. And then let's see. So this is now not assign user, but really invite user. I should rename that. But whatever, it's invite user to arena. Okay, and then this only the owner. This would only work with one man jam, so the owner IDs need to be. The relationship needs to have two people. So, but I also want to future-proof this if we use it for relationship software or any software. So it's not just one. So the owners should really be a string of arrays. But then anybody could really make themselves an owner. Just have to add themselves. Unless you can only add someone who's already an owner within the system. Based on an auth token. Yeah, okay, so that's how we can secure those assets. But okay, let's just go for now real quick. This is my memory of my dog. Boom. And we got that. And then create a new arena, right? This should be arena 2, should not have this secured asset. So that is a problem. That is a very big problem. So secured assets. We really shouldn't even have to fetch secured assets. It should just be included with said arena. And then we just pass that down. Secured assets, the arena secured assets. That's perfect. That's what we want. Then we can get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Oh, fuck. Create secured asset. Delete access key. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So this needs to refetch then if there's any data updated, but that's so much data. So I wonder if I can use React, I could use SWR React. Yeah, some data fetching for hooks. Come on, baby. So SWR stale while revalidate. Yeah, let's have some AI put this shit in for us. And then I gotta shower out of this. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to AI the issue going on. Screenshot numero uno. Screenshot numero dos. Give me all that code. Okay, I want to type into the AI doohicker. Can you make this arena, these arenas, not show the same assets? They shouldn't. Not sure why they do. PS. Use SWR if you can. Love that shit. Secured assets and arena. Boom. Let me give it my schema. All right, it's typing some stuff up, but I'm guesstimating we have got to. This is actually going to work great. I just don't know how to bring all that functionality. Secured assets, like that, and then. Oh, buddy, you're so stinking cute. He just did his little thing. Okay, let's see. Secured assets need to include access keys. Oh, we're gonna just get into this kind of a deal, but maybe this is an appropriate time to adjust the access keys too, because I shouldn't. Okay, this is asking, so go to API v1 secured asset, and it's saying where your arenas are, or where you get your secured asset. You should include access keys. Okay, we got that. Oh man, this is a whole bunch of work here. Oh man. Okay, let's see if this works. npm SWR. I love this SWR stuff, man. It makes it so pretty. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it needs. Maybe that's all it needs, man. Oh, it needs secured assets. Where's my index for this bitch? Boom. Secured asset now. Oh man, so I gotta make an arena ID for this, and then I gotta take index. Make a new index, dude. Software is crazy. You know what I mean? Like how do people know this stuff? Like this is just insane. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Okay, so delete secured access. Well, should always arena ID from here. I guess I don't need to do that here. Oh, but you know what I do need is to adjust the secured asset to belong to an arena, but they do. And then let me get the index here. I could probably delete some of these. And boom, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. data secure assets is type unknown as secured asset. Boom. Not sure if that'll work, but looks like it is. It is, and it's secured asset. Nice. Oh, this is crazy. This is just crazy, folks. This is just some shit right here. This is when TypeScript just gets nuts. It's like just make it simple on me, you know what I mean? So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is just say as any. Problem solved, right? Maybe not. Access keys did not. All right, maybe not. All right, I think that'll do. Let's see what the heck we are working with, folks. I don't even know if this will work. This is so much stuff has changed. Okay, boom. So now we get, oh my gosh, somehow, by the grace of God, that somehow worked. This is another asset. Create secured asset. It broke. Okay. But the good news is the assets aren't oh, this is why. Because I really, not you guys didn't do nothing. Change this. Okay, so let's try one more. Boom. Should work. There's secured asset, and then this belongs here. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So now there's different assets to different arenas. That was a bit complicated, folks, but it seems that we've now separated the two. It's pretty cool, and it's, you guys can see how it's taking this blockchain kind of format already, which is kind of sick. Because it's like you got these giant arena blocks or relationship blocks or whatever we end up calling them, data blocks, and then you got these kind of smaller bits. And as of now, there's no way to delete them outside of going to the database, but this is like the idea of it, because you know, if you got all these secured assets or memories, right, and it's just like, yeah, they grow. Let's make a few more. I'm not sure why I keep saying 3, 4, 5. Oh, probably needs a cool down in between them, but you can see that I mean, this is getting kind of slick, folks. So grid calls 3, so we could kind of see, you know, like two blockchains side by side from each other. Just in this example here, you know, you got one block the left with this much data, one on the right with this much data. I mean, that's pretty slick. That's pretty slick, folks. I'm no genius, but golly, that's pretty slick. All right, see you in the next one.